What is up, folks? This is Arikast, and this is RageCraft II Insomnia. So, this actually is not the first time I've recorded this episode. Unfortunately, I got about 5 episodes in, and then I lost my first episode. Whoops. Yeah, that was kind of painful. So, I'm going to do my best to make sure that this episode is as close as it could be to the first episode that I recorded last time. But if there are any inconsistencies, like maybe I die, then that's why. Alright, so RageCraft 2 Insomnia version 1.1. We are playing in Minecraft 1.7.10. Now, it's recommended that you play in Minecraft 1.7.2. Now, the reason for this is that there is a quest early on in the first intersection that requires chicken. And along the way, between point 2 and point 10, chicken jockeys are introduced. But a lot of bug fixes and general frame rate issues and chunk loading and all that kind of stuff is fixed as well. So what I'm going to do is, instead of starting with 1.2, or I'm 7.2, sorry. I'm going to go ahead and start with point 10, and then if I find any chicken jockeys, I'm just not going to use the chicken that's from them for the quest. I think that's fair. And it'll help with the viewing experience and the playing experience. So, alright, we've got rules and objectives. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rules. Nice, and it actually just popped into my person. I was going to say inventory, but I don't know. It didn't directly do it. Anyway, so, never play on peaceful or in creative mode. Alright, so we're going to play on normal. And usually I play these things on hard, but in this case, I know this map is going to be pretty difficult. Or it's just supposed to be. So, yeah, we're going to play on normal. If it ends up being too easy, we'll go ahead and pop up to hard. Do not use cheats or mods that give you an unfair advantage. Example, teleporting to other players, removing void fog, enabling keep inventory. Okay. Do not leave the boundaries of the map. Do not place or break blocks in the monument hall, and that's because there's a lot of redstone going on, so you don't want to mess that up. Or you could, steal the emerald stuff when you're not supposed to. Alright, so do not trade with villagers that were obtained by breeding or converting zombies. Alrighty. Do not break or place ender chests. Alright, so pretty standard rules. Let's check with the objectives. Main objective. You must complete the wool monument by placing wool on appropriate spots. Only use special customized wool blocks for this purpose. Their names are written in red and in order to distinguish them from self-made wool, which is really nice, by the way. Place as many emerald blocks as possible on the appropriate spots of the bonus monument. You must place these emerald blocks in order from 1 to 16. Each time you place an emerald block, you will be given a reward with a unique bonus item. You're allowed to craft emerald blocks from the monument out of emeralds. Alright, so supposedly there are a few more emeralds, not many, like maybe 4 emeralds in the map that are extra, in addition to all of the 1 through 16. So we can afford to lose a couple, but we can't afford to lose many. Alright, I have the death counter enabled in my other one, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. Alrighty, so what do we got over here? I recommend setting the graphics to fancy in this map. It makes a huge difference for some of the areas. If you're wondering why it's always daytime, sorta, overcast. Don't worry, that's intended. You'll have the ability to change your spawn point by using command blocks. Please keep in mind that this map is huge, which is one of the big reasons I'm playing it. So don't expect to complete it in less than 30 hours. Wow. Shout out to my beta testers who helped me with feedback. And it's these people. Alright. Diamond tools, yeah, I imagine that's a troll. And I'm not going to sit here and try to break that. Actually, I don't know if you can even break that anymore. I know you used to be able to, but I'm not sure at what point they changed how quickly tools can break obsidian. And I don't know about that one. I think that one's just you know, I'm going to frustrate you because you can't get up here. Alright. So let's go ahead and start the map. It's dark. Oh, there's a chest. Alright, whispers. Some torches. And only axe. And some bread. Alright. Oh, it looks like my sound's turned off. Darn it. Turned it off earlier when I was doing the intro. And then forgot to turn it back on. Alright, so whispers. Wake up. Shivers run down your spine as you hear the voice whispering to you. I am a name I can't pronounce. The creator of worlds, the bringer of pain, the master of rage. Still not knowing who or where you are, you respond, What? What do you want from me? You're a chosen one. I have brought you back to life so you can fulfill the prophecy and complete the Great Wool Monument. But why? Because I say so. Now, go. You have a long journey ahead of you. I'll be watching you for my own amusement. I'll be watching you to make sure that you complete this very important task. The fate of the world depends upon it. Seriously. The voice disappears and you are left all alone. In my grave, apparently. Alright. Oh, stop clicking on that. I'll click on the chest and put it back in there. Alright, so let's go ahead and dig ourselves out of here. Now, let's just go ahead and dig like so. And fail at jumping, apparently. We've got a really good start here. I'm coming up out of a grave, and I can't jump. Alright. Now, as far as... Let's go ahead and light up this area over here. Oh, yeah, I do have a sword. I was going to say, I don't have a sword, so I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Oh, okay. There's a chest down here. Now, we've got a bunch of bones. We have more bread, which is good. Taking inventory. How I have progressed. Alright, I'm not going to go over there quite yet. I want to check out and see what's in these chests down here. So let's go ahead and head down. And we'll go ahead and light these up. Just so we don't have... We shouldn't have anything... Yeah, I don't want to walk over that. Shouldn't have anything spawning in them. But... Just want to make sure I don't have anything spawning in the area in general. Alright. One more down. What have we got in here? Nothing. The bones will come in handy later when I need food. But really I'm looking for armor or weapons, stuff like that. Was this the last one? Or is it further over? Oh, it's 2 over. It's 2 instead of 1. Got it. Alright, some pants. Good. Having armor is pretty important when you're starting off in these maps, because otherwise, if you don't, then, well, have fun dying. I probably have fun dying anyway. But. Okay, looting 2 again, so repeats of these, which is fine because you always want extras, especially in case you die. Which brings me to think that I should probably go ahead and leave some of these here. Okay, I'm going to leave these here. And some torches and a piece of bread. Okay. That way it's a little bit easier to retrieve my stuff if I do die. Okay, we don't have anything so far. But let me... Yeah. Oh, I think... You know what? Let me check on something real quick. Alrighty. So, I just want to make sure I knew exactly where I stopped. So, well, sort of. I'm gonna... Let's go ahead and actually break these, because even though they're gonna help me out, I'm gonna go ahead and do like that. Could potentially have a baby zombie get through there, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, so let's light this area up. Okay, so no spawners so far. Problem with witches, use these. Okay, so these are antidotes, like they say. What they do is they basically replace any effect that you have on you with a much smaller one, and then give you a regen to counteract that effect. I'm only going to take 4 of them for now. I'm going to leave the rest of them in here. Now, what have we got in here? We've got some leather, which I could make some boots with, but I want to make sure that there aren't any boots in any of these other ones. Okay, so there's pestilence. Damages enemies and lowers their resistance despite what the potion description says. Alright, so we've got some more bread, some arrows. I don't have a bow, but just in case I find one, I'll keep it on me. Creeper bombs. Yeah. I'm not going to use those. Not yet. Yep, see? Leather boots. Notes, vampire hunter. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what this stuff says and put our boots on. Notes. Vampires are weak, but they regenerate their health very quickly. When fighting a group of vampires, try to focus on one at a time. Alrighty. Probably pretty good advice. Special potions. Splice potions like these are very helpful for killing large groups of monsters. Don't underestimate their power. Don't be confused by the resistance on them. It's actually a negative resistance that makes enemies more vulnerable, which is really nice that we'll find out in a later episode. But for now, I'm probably not going to make a whole lot of use out of them, just because if I end up hitting myself with them, it's probably going to be pretty bad news. Oh, hello. Oh, a little bit of lag. Alright. I'm getting a little bit of frame skip, which is kind of strange. Probably getting it earlier. And there's a spider. And a skeleton. Okay, so let's go over here and get the skeleton to come to us. I don't know what happened to the spider. One more. Oh, 2 more. Okay. Oh, hello, creeper. Now, I am using Misa's resource pack. I've been using this resource pack, and I'm stuck in something. Oh, just water. I've been using this resource pack since very, very, very early on in the beta. So, it's a favorite of mine. And I think it'll actually turn out to be pretty good. It hasn't been updated in a while. I don't have a pickaxe. Crap. I know there's some wood back here, so how about I go make a pickaxe really quickly? Darn it. I'm gonna make a pickaxe. I know I just said that, but getting wood. Woohoo! I just remembered where there is a pickaxe that I can pick up, but I made a pickaxe last time, and I just said I was gonna make one, so I'm gonna make one anyway, just to be a little bit more legit, I guess. Yeah. So let's do this. And truthfully, I'd kind of like to get that spawner out of the way before I go after the other pickaxe, because I don't want to risk that it could spawn and I get flanked by stuff. That seems like a very bad day to me. Very, very, very bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of you. A shovel wouldn't be untoward. Let's go ahead and do that. Get rid of you. Oh my gosh, it takes forever to break these guys. Alright. I hear that spider, I just don't know where it is. Maybe it's inside. Leather cap, some more wooden weapons. I'm going to take the torches and leave everything else. Now, I'm going to collect everything later and put it in a central area, but for now... Oh, yeah, there you are. You're inside. Can't get outside though. Oh, hello! Now, there should be a grave around here somewhere that you're popping out of. Probably this one. Yep. There you are. Yeah, my frame rate's doing fine, but for some reason I'm getting little drops. Or it feels like it's stuttering a little bit. So I'm not the happiest about that. Oh. You blew up a whole lot. I don't have anything changed. It's on normal. But these creepers don't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage, which is fine by me. Oh, a zombie stuck in there too. Now, beds don't work. But we will respawn over there in that one grave if I do die. I see. Gravedigger. He's got a shovel and what looks like strength on him. Maybe it's a low level of strength because I find when those guys hit me, it's actually not that bad. Not that they actually hit me very often. But here's not where the pickaxe is. Okay, so it's in a grave around here somewhere. I know, I've seen it! Oh, no, that's not what I'm going to do. Alright, diary entries. I'll read those in a minute. I'll read everything else later. 5 attack versus 4, but this one's looting and I'm breaking. I'll go ahead and use the stone store. Oh, hello! Alright. Not trusting that carpet too much, but we'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, diary entry, which is 32. Dear God, have mercy. It is happening. It is really happening. I couldn't believe it at first, but when I saw it with my own eyes... ... the undead, they are crawling out of their graves. All of them. Nobody knows what they want or what brought them back. Most of them used to be warriors, great heroes of the past. People from all over the world would gather here and worship them, but now there is nothing left to worship. Just a horde of decaying bodies walking around aimlessly. And that smell. I cannot take it anymore. I have locked myself in here and I don't think they have noticed me yet. Tomorrow I will try to get out of this place. I hope the exit has not been blocked from the outside. Cemetery Keeper. I guess that's 32. Let's read 33. I tried to escape, but it was impossible. They poured lava into the only hallway that leads out of this cave. I know that it's possible to brew potions that make you heat resistant, but I have no idea where to find the ingredients. This is my last goodbye. I'll leave this note in case anyone else is stuck in this godforsaken place. You are doomed. There is no way out except death. Alright, so to get out of this place, we're going to have to find the ingredients to make some fire resist potions. Now, I imagine they're going to be in different locations that are hard to get. I wonder why I would imagine that. So what got me to play this map in the first place was that I saw that Zisto was playing it, and I've been looking for a CTM map that has really large areas in them. And is pretty, complex and whatnot. Because my favorite CTM maps that Vex have done, for instance, have been Legendary and the most recent fire map, I can't remember what it's called. I want to say Ragefire Chasm? I don't think that's right. Where in the heck is that skeleton? Oh, there it is. Actually, you know what? I'll just do this. So... maybe it's caverns? I don't know. Oh, oi. Okay, so I'll hide behind the tree now. But anyway, those are my favorite maps, the ones with the very, very large zones that you'd have to go through. And I've also really enjoyed 3.2's maps, which are likewise absolutely gigantic. But some of the smaller ones have been pretty enjoyable, but when I saw that this one had a similar size and scope to it, I was like, ooh, I think I want to do that. So I stopped watching his videos and waited for a time that I could actually start making videos on it. So here we are. But that's pretty much what's going on there. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about making these videos though. Because, well, I don't like doing bandwagon type stuff. And, okay, well that chest is gone. Go away, zombies. Do you see I'm trying to get loot? It's more important than killing you. Alright, yeah, I can get out of here pretty easily. And pick up whatever's down here. I'll look at my inventory and see if there's anything new. Hey, look, there's stairs. Alright, so what do we got? We've got an efficiency 2 pickaxe and some projectile protection, blast protection 1, and gold chest plate from probably that zombie. But yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much, much, much better. But I figured, you know what, I'm already doing the Terraria 1.3, and, you know, heaven knows, ooh, it's a coal. There are tons of people doing that, so I figured, you know, what's one or two other channels doing this video at the time. So, yeah. Anyway, so I think that's actually going to wrap us up for this episode. It's actually a little bit shorter than my previous episode. Now, I'm not quite sure why. We're actually about 10 minutes shorter than the previous episode, one. And I'm pretty sure I've covered everything that I did previously. So, yeah. Now, things are going to be a tad bit different when we go over to the next episode, but it should be smooth sailing from there on. I'm really enjoying this map so far. It's really, really well tuned, I have to say. And that's one thing that I really look for a CTM map. And what's actually really hard to get in a CTM map, which is kind of frustrating. It's the reason I don't do a lot of CTM maps because, well, to be honest, they're focused on killing you, but the map makers don't necessarily know how to balance that very well. So, you know, throwing wither skeletons at you when you have wooden tools is, I mean, with absolutely no enchants and leather armor, if you have leather armor, is not necessarily the best idea. I mean, that's in just like an open area or something. Now, there's ways to do that. I mean, get around that. All you'd have to do is, you know, to build defensive areas that have, you know, 1, 2, 3, I mean, that are like that, all around you, and you could fight them, but, I mean, it's not necessarily the best idea, or like throwing hordes of skeletons with bows at you, and you're just gonna die. And what makes a game fun is difficulty balanced with what you have. So what you can actually kill and not just straight up difficulty. So I think so far with my experience that this map does it really, really well. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, have a wonderful day.